What's going on, Eagles Nation? It's your boy Philly Foothills here on the following episode of Huddle. I am your host. Thank you for joining me on my second episode after a tough loss to the Seattle Seahawks today. So, yeah, that was a really tough game to watch. Very frustrating in a lot of ways, and obviously with us losing our quarterback beginning of the game, only about 9 minutes into it, I think he actually took the hit on the second drive, I want to say, but I actually noticed that hit right away, and the way he got up from that hit, and I knew something wasn't right. So it's just kind of a shame that I hate to call somebody a dirty player, but when the shoe fits, sometimes you got to wear it. And in my eyes, Clowney is a dirty player. He led with his helmet on that play. There was no reason to. Wentz was already going down. There was no reason to go helmet to helmet and drive Wentz's head into the ground like that. It was just really sad to see, and it hurt me to know that my quarterback still has not been able to get the playoff experience that I think that he deserves. So another reason I think that we didn't win today, besides losing our quarterback, because I think that if Carson Wentz wins, that we win by probably a touchdown, if not 10 points, because there were some drives that McDowell almost got us into the end zone that Wentz would have finished off. So you put a couple touchdowns on the board, and it's a whole other ball game. So, I mean, you're talking maybe 23-20, 24-20, maybe 30-20, something like that. But anyways, it is what it is right now. But just the fact that they didn't even throw a flag on that play and Wentz got hurt, I mean, come on, man. I mean, that was weak. Poor officiating in some spots, definitely in this game, but I'm not going to point the finger to that at all. Anyways, another key point, I think, for the reason why we didn't come away victorious today was we didn't run the ball consistently enough, especially after Wentz going down. I was really hoping that Doug was going to lean on the run game a little bit more than he did, and I mean, I didn't even see Jordan Howard take a snap. So yeah, it was all Boston Scott and Miles Sanders out there today, basically. I mean, they did a pretty good job, but we just didn't run the ball consistently enough in my eyes. And like I was saying, in my first video, DK Metcalf was somebody that we were going to have to focus in on, and I was hoping that we were going to give him some double teams and things like that and try to slow him down, but he just ate us up in spots, definitely, and that big touchdown, obviously, he had in the second half pretty much sealed the deal for them. So my hat's off to him. DK Metcalf played a hell of a game. I wish the Eagles would have drafted him instead of Whiteside, that's for sure. And I don't know what they saw on Whiteside that they chose him over DK Metcalf. It's just mind-boggling to me, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother show. But anyways, as I lick my wounds here, the Seahawks came away victorious today. They're going to go on to play the Green Bay Packers and in Lambeau, so that's going to be a dogfight next week in the snow, more than likely. So it'll be interesting to see what those two future Hall of Fame quarterbacks do in that game to try to get their team to the next level. For the most part today, the run defense for the Eagles was very good. We shut down Homer and Marshawn Lynch for the most part. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch did have that touchdown run, which was pretty impressive, him spinning away from the tackle there and able to get across the goal line there. But I don't know how much he really has left in the tank. I mean, Marshawn Lynch is definitely on the back nine of his career, and I mean, before these last couple of games, he hadn't played football in over a year. So, anyways, um, Big Fletch had a great game. He was dominant in the middle. I was hoping he'd get a little bit more support, but Brandon Graham getting hurt, he was nicked up for some of the game. I did see him come back in the second half, but other than that, our defense played pretty solidly. It's just we didn't, after losing Wentz, we didn't have any firepower with 40-year-old Josh McCown at the helm, and him gimping around after not even being hit. I'm not sure what's going on with him, but I think he definitely took some hits in this game, though. But I was noticing he was kind of gimping around even after no contact, so he might have some issues going forward. He might be. I'm sure he's probably going to retire. I noticed that he was fighting the tears back in his press conference. So my hat's off to Josh McCown. He tried to step up, but just wasn't able to get us up over the hump today. Yeah, it was a tough game. Yeah, we just had way too many penalties in the red zone, especially. We had a couple drive killers. Well, actually, one drive killer and one that helped the Seahawks get their touchdown there at the end of the first half. So yeah, Derek Barnett's got to work on that. He's been kind of prone to that with the chip shot penalties. So cheap shot penalties, I should say. Sorry, pardon me. It's been a long day. Definitely had a little time to process this game and go through some thoughts and get them down. And I'm glad I'm able to share them with you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe below, and let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, so we had that drive killing penalty in the second half. We were down in the red zone, and then we got the delay of game penalty, and that killed us, and we weren't able to get into the end zone. And I really wish somebody would have called a timeout there, whether it had been Doug or Josh, but it didn't happen, and we were pushed back 5 yards, so that definitely hurt us in the long run there. And definitely in the second half, more than likely, if I was Doug Peterson, I would have pulled Jason Peters, because he's a false start machine now, and he's gimpy, and we have a young kid who is ready to ball out and be our next starting left tackle, protecting Carson Wentz's blind side in Andre Dillard. So I'm excited for his future, definitely, but I would have probably taken Jason Peters out and put Andre Dillard in there, just to give Josh McCown a little bit more protection on that blind side, definitely. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep doing videos in the off season when different news comes up about the Eagles, things like that. I'll do draft videos. I'll do free agent videos, things like that. Again, thank you so much for all the subscriptions I've had already and all the great comments. I appreciate all the great feedback. And with that being said, I hope all of you stay blessed. Don't forget to hug your loved ones. And please be safe. And until next time, Eagle fans, thank you for watching.